This is Kevin Clifford for American Tech Consultants with Adaptive Robots. A technology report published today describes a robot learning to dismantle broken machines. That is a specialized task, but it illustrates a larger change in artificial intelligence. Software is moving beyond generating text and images. Researchers are also connecting AI reasoning to physical tools, sensors, and step-by-step work. Related peer-reviewed research on robotic disassembly combines learned pattern recognition with structured rules so a system can adapt while keeping its actions more understandable. For a business owner, the important point is not that a robot can replace every repair technician. It cannot. The useful lesson is that automation becomes more valuable when it can observe results, respond to exceptions, and explain enough of its process for a person to supervise it. This is still an emerging research area, not a promise of immediate commercial performance. The first practical lesson is to choose a bounded workflow. Robotic disassembly is not one vague instruction such as take everything apart. It is a sequence of observable actions, constraints, and decisions. Business AI projects benefit from the same discipline. Instead of asking an AI system to run customer service, begin with a narrower job such as classifying incoming requests, drafting a response for review, or routing a ticket to the correct team. Define the input, the permitted tools, the expected output, and the point where a person must take over. A narrow pilot makes quality easier to measure and failures easier to contain. It also reveals whether the required data is complete and whether the workflow is stable enough to automate. If employees currently solve the task through undocumented judgment, map that judgment before selecting software. The process definition is often more important than the model name. The second lesson is to design feedback before deployment. A physical robot receives information from its environment and must respond when reality differs from the plan. A business automation also needs signals that show whether it is succeeding. Track corrections, exceptions, time saved, customer complaints, and work returned for reprocessing. Give the system only the permissions required for its assigned task. Keep approval steps around consequential actions such as sending contracts, changing financial records, deleting data, or communicating sensitive information. Related research on human-robot collaboration treats people and automated agents as participants in a shared process rather than assuming full autonomy. That is a sensible model for business use. Employees need a clear way to stop a workflow, correct an output, and report a recurring failure. Logs should make it possible to reconstruct what happened without exposing confidential data unnecessarily. Before expanding an AI pilot, compare its results with the original process. Measure accuracy, turnaround time, staff effort, exception rates, and the cost of review. Ask what happens when the model, network, vendor, or connected application is unavailable. Preserve a manual path for essential work, maintain appropriate backups, and document who can disable or restore the automation. Review vendor data handling terms and avoid placing confidential information into tools that have not been approved for it. Then expand only when the evidence supports expansion. Today's robotic disassembly story is interesting because the system is learning within a constrained physical problem. Businesses can apply the same mindset. Begin with one useful task, define the boundaries, keep people in control, and improve from measured feedback. American Tech Consultants helps businesses plan, integrate, and support AI and information technology solutions. Learn more at americantechconsultants.com, call 954-998-2994, or email support@americantechconsultants.com. American Tech Consultants helps businesses plan, integrate, and support AI and information technology solutions. Learn more at americantechconsultants.com. Call 954-998-2994 or email support@americantechconsultants.com.